Baseball Hell is a production of Monkey Butt Enterprises. No animals were harmed in the making of this podcast. Well, hey everybody, Tommy the K here for Baseball Hell, and I'm here with my esteemed colleague, Ward Davis V. Say hello to the people, Davis.
Hello, everybody.
Well, all right, folks, we've got our guest in the studio. We want to welcome Mitch. He's an acquaintance of mine from the hometown of Springfield, Illinois, and he happens to be a huge Cub fan. And we're going to bring him on in here and have him sit down there, Mitch, and grab yourself a headset. Welcome to Baseball Hell. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. I got a big head. Does this fit right?
Yeah, it's just keep, it's expandable. Just keep pulling a little more, a little more.
Pulling
A
out?
little more. There. Okay.
Yeah, you do have
Oh,
a big head.
Yeah.
Does it go?
Yeah.
Huh. Does it go over just the one ear like that, or?
Most would have both ears covered, but
Both?
it's okay. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, one ear. I can hear you really well.
I'm sure he can.
And well, as I mentioned, Mitch is an acquaintance of mine from Springfield, Illinois. We've gotten together on a few occasions and talked about baseball, Cubs and Cardinals. Like I mentioned, he's a huge Cub fan. I don't know if you ever met Davis before. Davis, did you met Mitch?
Oh, I've met Mitch.
Yeah, we've met. We know each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know him. Yeah, way back.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know each other. Just go on, Tom.
How you been doing, Davis?
Oh, you want to know? I'll tell you how I've been doing. I'm doing fine.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Just go on, Tom.
Well, that's good. Oh, I'm so glad you guys knew each other. I didn't realize. That's a nice touch.
I didn't know you were going to have them on, but go ahead.
We talked about this the other day, right?
Just keep going.
Let's talk some baseball. Mitch, starting off, okay, what's your impression of the Cubbies this year?
Well, shouldn't I start off with it a little bit, Tommy? Since it is our show.
What?
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
we were going to talk to Mitch.
Okay. Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on the Cubs this year?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little disappointed in them. I expected better things of them this year. After almost making the playoffs last year, I thought they had pretty much.
I know what it's like to be disappointed in someone. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, when they signed Bellinger back, I thought for sure they weren't going to get Bellinger back. But when they signed Bellinger, I thought, all right, they've got the basically the same core they had last year, and I was expecting good things, and I'll tell you, they started off really good, and I thought, all right, this is, and whoo boy, things turned south on them, and they're still.
Yeah, they had a little problem with the bats for a while.
Yeah, and the bullpen was pretty bad for a while. And honestly, the fact that they have Hector Neris as their go-to guy is a little frightening. But you know what? The past month or so, they've been playing a lot better baseball. They're much more enjoyable to watch.
Oh, sorry, I was.
Go on, Mitch. Don't let that interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll edit that out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you will?
So let's talk about that bullpen for a little while. Yeah, you got Hector Nervous, as we call him here.
Oh, yeah.
But now they've really turned things around because I was reading up on them and doing my crack research.
Yep.
And I see the Cubs have one of the top bullpens in the major leagues for about the past 5 to 6 weeks.
Unbelievable. I tell you what, I like this new guy.
Davis, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You all right, Davis?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
You care?
Okay.
Well, you seem like you're having like a bit of it. Did you have a summer cold? Those are the worst, summer colds.
No, I don't.
Okay.
As if you care.
So we were talking about that bullpen. Neris has turned it around. Now, I did see that Albert Alzolay is going in for Tommy John, so maybe that was part of his troubles. because everyone was wondering, hey, what happened to this guy? He was actually a fairly effective pitcher last year, and it wasn't the case early on.
Oh no, he was a big surprise last year, and we expected more of the same. And then, boy, he started out not so good, and then things got worse. Um,
Everything all right there,
Yeah, I'm
Dave?
okay. Go ahead.
okay.
Speaking of the pitching staff, and he was briefly in the bullpen, but Kyle Hendricks has had an interesting year.
Oh,
Yeah, Kyle
geez,
Hendricks,
yeah.
Tommy, his DRA was up a little bit higher, and I've been noticing. Of course, we keep talking about the Kyle
But
Hendricks meter, the
it,
ERA meter,
it,
Uh huh.
so yeah, you're correct. It's been a struggle for him this year.
You kind of agreeing with Mitch that Kyle Hendricks.
No,
well, I didn't really get a chance to say too much about Kyle Hendricks, but yeah, uh, he's been with the Cubs for a long, long time, and I thought earlier this
Tommy,
year,
I can't take this. I can't take this anymore.
What?
I can't take this anymore. This guest that you have on here, and I'm telling you why. I know this guy. 35 years ago, we met, didn't we, Mitch?
I think we were in
It was 35, okay? And I remember. And then about a week after I met you, you asked me for 35 cents for a newspaper, okay?
oh,
You remember that,
I
Mitch?
well, but it's possible. I
Did
don't.
you ever pay me back?
Did I pay you back 35 cents?
Did you ever pay me back?
I can't believe that I didn't, but I don't know that. I mean, I can't.
Let me refresh your memory. December 12th,
December 12th.
1989?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, of course it doesn't ring a bell. It wouldn't ring a bell to somebody who wouldn't pay somebody back the 35 cents. You never pay me back, Mitch.
You're mad about 35 cents? Really? Are you kidding? Are you just kidding?
So,
Or
no, I'm not kidding. It's the whole idea that you wouldn't pay somebody back. We were friends, Mitch.
I know that we haven't talked in a little while.
You know why I didn't go to your bar mitzvah that you held later on in life?
That wasn't a bar mitzvah. That was an outpatient procedure. I don't want to talk about it either.
You had everybody there to see it, and like
Do you ever heard of HIPAA? Dave, the law. Right now, I think you're in violation of it with this radio program. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that, please, my health problem. But this 35 cents thing, let's get
Mm,
back to
but
that. Are you
yeah.
talking about,
Let's get back to that.
are you talking about like a quarter and a dime? I'll throw it in an envelope and mail it to you. But I mean, can you give me
Oh,
your,
oh, 35 cents from 35. You know how much 35 cents is in today's money? I'll tell you. It's $1.84. $1.84.
I'll send you two crisp ones. How about that? And you keep the change.
You send me $2?
Yeah, I said I'll send you $2.
What did I tell you about this guy, Tommy?
yeah.
This guy is a stand-up guy. He's one of the best guys I've known over the years. And I'm sorry I didn't go to. This guy just brought a tear to my eye. He just said he was going to pay me $2 for that 35 cents, which is now worth $1.84. Let me tell you something about this guy, this bitch. He goes above and beyond every single time.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to go above and beyond to get somebody to drop something.
Mitch, tell me something about Kyle Hendricks, will you?
Oh, gee.
Tommy, I tell you, this guy's one of the best guys I've ever known, besides you and Joe, our producer.
I'm trying to tell you something about Kyle Hendricks, but you won't quit yipping your yap.
What'd you say?
Do you want to hear about Kyle Hendricks or not?
I'm going to let that one go. Tommy, you were asking questions there, and I feel like you know what? Ward Davis, I was a jerk. I'm sorry, Mitch.
Oh, you're just seeing that now? You're
What?
just seeing that right now?
Yeah.
You held on to a 35-cent anger for 35 years, and oh, I was a bit of a jerk. Really? Jeez.
What did I do?
Oh, for God's sake. Let's talk about Kyle Hendricks, the professor.
Shall we?
Yeah, so
Let's talk about Kyle Hendricks and the Cubs, please.
Kyle is getting a little bit older, and I think he's gotten a little bit more hittable. Sometimes he has flashes of brilliance, but it seems to be the fifth inning is his downfall now. Whenever he gets to the fifth, watch out. Could be smooth sailing and gets to the fifth, and things just fall apart.
How are you going to send that $2? Is this going to be a check, or is it going to be? If you put coins in it, you're going to have to put extra stamps.
No, I was thinking I'd just go to the bank and get you two crisp ones, uh, and put them in an envelope. Maybe put a piece of paper around in case you can see through the envelope, and I'll explain to them I need two crisp ones for a pain in the ass that I got to mail them.
Who? Yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. That it's a pain in the ass to go to the bank and ask. You could ask for a $2 bill.
Right, the $2 bills apropos for you.
Oh, thank you. Unique, in other words.
You might say, yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll go to the bank and I'll get you a crisp
You probably
U.S.
got a couple
currency.
of. You probably don't have to be so crisp. You probably got a couple of singles in your pocket now. If you got, you can probably send it off. Probably send it off tonight.
No, I don't have a stamp. I'll have to go to the post office tomorrow. I'm afraid you're just gonna have to wait a day. If surely you can wait another day after 35 years of.
You know, waiting this long, I suppose, because I waited a long time for this.
Well, apparently, I wish you would have said something to me a little sooner.
I'm bigger than that.
Oh, I see.
Scripture says neither a lender nor a borrower be. So maybe you're both jerks.
I don't think I like that.
I don't know what the scripture is.
I don't know. That was from like the Gilligan's Island Harold Heckeba episode.
Could you sing that song?
Neither a borrower
Borrower
nor
nor
a
lender
lender
be.
be.
Do
Do
not
not forget,
forget. Stay
stay
out
out
of
of
debt.
debt. Think
Think
twice
thrice
and
and
take
take
this
this
good
good
advice
advice
from
from
me.
me.
God,
That
thine
old
own sovereignty.
sovereignty. There
There is
is
one
one
other
other
thing
thing
you
you
ought
ought
to
to
do.
do.
To
To
thine
thine
own
own
self
self be
be
true.
true.
Now I remember that's how we bonded to begin with.
Think so. I think you're right.
I'm sorry, Mitch.
Dave, I've missed you.
Let's talk baseball, huh?
Yeah.
So, hey, Mitch, have you been to any games this year up in Wrigley?
No, I haven't. I had an opportunity to go, but it was right when the Cubs were in the throes of their really bad. It was right before the All-Star break, and I can't see putting that kind of cash down to watch that. But they did win,
Yeah.
so I guess I should have gone. But no, I haven't been to a single game this year.
When was the last time you were up there?
Last year, pretty much in the second half when they were on their roll, I was up there. Went up to see a game. It was Notre Dame. University of Notre Dame hat night at the stadium. So my brother and I,
You walked off with some merch.
yep, we paid got the tickets online. We checked in before the game, got our Cub hat, Cubs on the front and Notre Dame on the side, and went up to our seats and watched a good game. They won. It was good. It was a good time. But then it was a couple weeks after that that things sort of petered out on them, or they sort of petered out on the season. But they came close.
Well, Suzuki made sure of that when he
Well,
when he dropped that fly ball. I couldn't believe that. Were you watching that game?
I don't remember it right now, but
Kind of like you don't remember the 35 cents that Dave lent you.
well, I mean, are we going to beat this dead horse? Or are we
No,
going to talk baseball? Or are we going to just keep clubbing this horse? I think.
Tommy, it's okay. I'm getting my $2. You
Are you
know,
sure, Davis? Okay.
I'm 16 cents to the good on this. I'm not gonna.
I don't like when people take advantage of you.
Well, I was taking advantage for a long time, but I'm a
You
bigger
know what?
man.
If it's 16 cents to shut up, then 16 cents it is.
What'd you say?
For me, that's a win. I don't mind the $2. That's all I'm saying. I don't mind the $2.
I figure with the $50 he's paying us to get on the show, that that we're way ahead on this one.
I had I had to pay 50. I thought you just needed the credit card number to hold for incidentals.
Yeah. Did Joe not explain the rules?
I explained the rules to him, but I explained it in Cantonese.
Who's this? Who's this guy?
I'm the producer. I'm Joe.
I don't remember ever talking to you before. This is some kind of a hoax. Is this like is this credit card?
No, your credit card is. By the way, we checked it. We were able to withdraw, and it is fine. It works. It works fine.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, Joe. And believe me, Mitch, we're a legitimate organization. We only take
Yeah,
$50
we've
from
got
our guests.
15 previous episodes. How and almost 50 total views across those 15 episodes.
Well, I'm going to rescind. I think I've done some views, so I'm going to rescind my views. That'll probably bring it down to 44, something like that. You know,
Well, you won't be the first.
We got your money, so everything's cool.
you'll get your money. You'll get yours. Mark my words. You'll get it.
It's, it's supposed to mean something? Thank you, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're going to get something in the mail, all right.
Okay, Mitch, man, it sure has been great having you.
Yeah, the time really flew.
Yeah, I just don't understand how this whole thing happened, and I don't even know how I even. I don't know how I even liked you the first time. I'll tell you what, I don't think I like you anymore, though.
What?
I don't think I like you anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm saying it. I'm putting it on record out there. You know what? I barely liked you when I did like you, and I guess I made the mistake of asking for 35 cents.
Let's talk baseball. That's why you're on the show, isn't it?
Well, that was supposed to be the reason. I feel like I've been ambushed for a 35 cent. I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I want to apologize, Mitch, on behalf of Baseball Hell. You know, sometimes Davis's opinions aren't the official opinion of Baseball Hell, and you know,
he's kind of a jerk,
I
actually.
Oh,
Well,
wait a minute.
I call a spade a spade.
Anything you want to say about the St. Louis Cardinals, since this is a Cub and Cardinal broadcast?
I don't know. If you can't say anything good, I kind of live by that rule. I've never
yeah.
really liked the Cardinals, and I can't. I don't want to be disingenuous, and at this point, I don't think it's very becoming of me. So, no, I don't really want to say anything about the Cardinals. I'm happy when they lose. I
Okay.
guess I'll say that.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
you know what? I just want to tell you this from the side. This is a true story. The other night, so I went to a concert the other night, I went to the restroom, and some other guy's waiting there. It's in line because it was the break between sets. Some guy, I'm wearing a Cubs because it was cool down here at night the other day, so I'm wearing a Cubs sweatshirt, and this guy, I'm a Cardinal fan, I'm guessing, but I really got to go. I'm waiting in line for a urinal. Just so I'm getting it. This guy's leaning against the wall. Somebody's like, "Hey, how come you got toilet paper on your shirt?" And I just look at him, and I just shake my head and walk up and go take a pee. But I thought to myself, I should have said, let grow up. Or, you idiot.
Uh-huh.
But you're not gonna. Well, I'm trying to refrain, but
Well, let me ask you this: why were you wearing toilet paper on your back?
I wasn't. That's the point, man. I wasn't wearing toilet paper.
I don't get it. What is the?
He had a Cubs shirt on.
Oh, this is humorous to you, is it?
Were you paper macheing?
Come on, no, I don't do that. I don't do that to people. I don't. I wouldn't walk up to someone in a Cardinal shirt and say, "Hey, you got toilet paper on." But
We spoke about moronic fans, and that sounds like one
Yeah.
of them. We spoke about moronic fans last week, and that now goes to that club.
Yeah.
oh boy,
But
yeah, that was
but
just.
but you didn't like shove his head into the urinal itself.
No, I mean, I thought as I really had to go to the bathroom, and that's why I was in the bathroom. I really had to go to the bathroom and waiting in line for a urinal. But I'm telling you, I did. I thought to myself, I should have just told him to,
F off.
yeah.
I warned you about going to those Air Supply concerts, Mitch.
Well, they're so good. It's so good.
I'm lost in love and I don't
Don't
know
know
what to.
much.
Hey, you got toilet paper on your shirt.
He just ruined the whole night for me. But he didn't really ruin the whole night. He ruined a couple minutes, I guess, and just went back out on second night.
I've got a quick urinal story myself, and you tell me if this is appropriate because you said, hey, that's really dumb. But I was in the grocery store a few years ago, and this wasn't the Cardinals, but there was in the grocery store, somebody had put instead of a puck, they put a pad in the urinal, and it was a Green Bay Packers pad.
Like a urinal cake?
Those two words should not be combined.
Yeah. Anyway, I peed on the Green Bay Packers urinal cake.
Would you bite into a urinal cake if it had really good chocolate icing on it, like
Hmm.
a ding dong?
Like a ding dong.
Yeah.
That's a play on words.
Ding dong, urinal, cake. Yeah. One of these things is not like the other. One of these words just doesn't belong.
Urinal cake. Would you have to be in your scenario, Tom? Would you have to be starving to death?
No.
What if somebody offered you $1 million and I'm not talking a urinal cake the size of maybe a small cupcake.
Has it been used?
Oh,
For
yeah.
$1 million, it'd have to be used, I suppose. Is it your own urine?
No. This is like a NASCAR bathroom.
Oh,
One of those troughs.
for $1 million?
Hmm.
You know something?
Talladega.
Maybe
Like
some old
like an old
chew
cigarette
floating
and
around in there
Yeah,
too.
some chew. Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
lot of tobaccos.
That would be tough. How long do you have to? You just take one bite, or you have to chew on it for a
Oh
while?
no, well, yeah, you gotta bite and chew twice, at least two chews, and then hold it down for I'd say probably 3 minutes for $1 million
Three
You
cash.
can't
minutes.
just puke it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not swallowing it. You're just chewing on it a little bit.
No, you chew twice and swallow down the hatch. Keep it
Oh
down for a
no!
couple minutes. I'm talking about $1 million cash on the spot. No taxes coming out of it. Nobody knows about it. It's cash.
You can choke on that thing.
Not $2.
No, not two crisp single-dollar
Uh-uh.
bills.
A million
Uh,
crisp dollar bills.
no, I don't think I could hold it down.
It's a dangerous thing, especially you have a few drinks and you start playing that $1 million bet game. There's
Let's sweeten it up a little bit and say you've had several beers.
And then you get to swallow a beer after. Yeah, but wouldn't you kind of choke on it?
You had a belly full of beer?
Could you? You have to chew it up pretty good to get it down, would you?
I don't know. I've never eaten urinal cake before, but
No, I don't think I don't. I don't think I could hold it down. And then if you don't hold it down for 3 minutes, you get $50.
no, no.
no.
50 bucks is too generous. You gotta.
Even a fresh out of the wrapper urinal cake with no frosting. Can you even take a bite of that? It's probably got like chlorine and bleach and all kinds of nasty stuff in it already, right? Can a person even consume a pristine urinal cake?
Without getting, possibly dying.
I'd have to do some
Oh,
research on it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think some research has to be done before. Folks, don't try this at home.
Yeah, everybody push the pause button on the urinal cake ingestion. We got to figure out if this is safe.
I've done it.
Oh,
Joe?
what's that, Joe?
Oh, I've done that a couple of times. I thought it was a cake, and
Uh-huh.
one time I passed out. They said I rolled around like Curly on the Three Stooges with circles for a little bit, but nobody gave me $1 million. I did it. I did it for a pack of ciggies. Well, let's not talk about this anymore. This is really just what would be the limit though? 1 million, 5 million, 10 million?
Um,
That was a pregnant pause, Mitch.
Yeah, sure was.
I was just confused by that whole thing. Uh,
All right. Well, listen, we're we're kind of running out of time here. Joe is informing me.
Thank you, Mitch, for coming in. We got a urinal puck to give you, an absolutely brand new, clean one. Throw in a plunger, Joe, and just as a thank you for him, and it'll say BH Incorporated Monkey Butt or Enterprises on your bill for the $50.
Yeah, I wanted to. Well, uh, I was gonna.
Well, as I
I want to
said,
talk
we're running
about
out of
the.
time, and
the
we really don't
Yeah.
have time to get into the financial aspects of your
no,
situation, Mitch.
no, that's fine.
Um,
I know. I'll dispute. That's all. I know how to. I'll just go and dispute it.
Well, it's already too late, and on that one, you could dispute all you like. We got the cash, Joe. Yeah, it's a done deal.
all right. Thanks, Joe.
That
Thank you,
is.
Joe, and thank you, Mitch. And
Yeah.
well, I guess you should be thanking us. I think you should be thanking us for being on the show today, and that's one of the things for being on the show that you get the honor of giving us the $50. I have a couple of tickets for you if you
Is
like.
there somebody, a business manager, or somebody that I can have a fiscal officer, or somebody
Yeah,
that I
there
might
is
be
a
able to check
manager.
with?
Somebody will be getting in touch with you. In the meantime, I got a couple of tickets
Well,
to give you.
somebody like who? And like when can I expect him?
Somebody from Monkey Butt Enterprises,
Yeah.
who they run this show here,
From
and
up at corporate.
yeah, he's up in corporate. He's got a bow tie and short shorts, and you're going to enjoy this. So thanks so much for being on there and giving us your expertise knowledge on the Cubs. So we
Yeah.
really,
Thanks, Mitch. We want
yeah,
to thank you
That,
again
but
on.
you know what? I don't think
Yeah.
we really talked about the Cubs all that
Okay.
much.
yeah. But you sure gave us everything you had. That's all we can ask for from you.
Okay, well, I wish I could say it was a pleasure. It was a little odd.
There's a door right out that way. Do you remember where it was when you came in? Same place. Same place.
These headphones stink. I'm out.
We had a little party last night, and we got into the headphones, and let's say that Trixie and Bubbles put those in some places that they weren't on their ears.
Well, that was Mitch, folks. We want to thank him once again for being on the show. It was a
Yes,
very
and your
interesting.
expertise on the Cubs. We'd love to hear more about the Cubs. I mean, although I think we just
Well,
about
I didn't
exhausted.
hardly get a chance to talk about the
Well,
Cubs.
we pretty much exhausted the
With all the
subject.
talking going on
Yeah, he
35
just he kept
seconds.
changing the subject every time we were trying to
I
talk about
know.
the Cubs. He starts talking about money. He's
Take
talking
it,
about IOUs
get your hands
and
off me.
Corporate, and he's talking
Get your
about
hands
this
off me.
stuff, and
Yo,
yeah, this got that. This
let me
Joe, would
go.
you
I
show
know
him
where
that
this
that might,
door's at. Leave me alone.
yeah.
say goodnight, Davis.
Good night, Davis.